Okay, and we are live.
Hello.
I found this random cartoon dog outside and thought I'd let him co-host with me tonight.
I was eating trash.
Look, just because it was Arby's doesn't instantly make it trash.
But it's Arby's.
Yeah, some people like Arby's.
Uh, for the record, I do like Arby's.
uh,
I will not lie about it.
I don't hate Arby's. Like, jokes aside, I don't hate Arby's. Um, switch over to the actual game. But, one nice benefit of my recent escapades of buying random shit for streams,
Ooh.
I actually am playing this off of
Welcome back
so
to Behind the Hero.
when I played
Tonight's
when
heroes
I
are the
played
duo
Ratchet and
who
Clank
recently
1,
restored
I
peace
was
and order
streaming
to
the
our
PlayStation 3
galaxy.
game to my
Ratchet
PlayStation
and
5 and
Clank.
then streaming
So,
that to
gentlemen,
Twitch.
tell us about your latest incredible
Here
adventures.
I am
Well, as you
actually
can imagine, we've been
playing
pretty
the
busy. After Drex's defeat, there were
I'm playing the
parades,
PS2 game.
press conferences, fancy dress balls.
So
And the
this
winner was
is my
settled.
Oh
actual
yeah, that.
physical copy of the
And then
PS2
things
game.
started to slow down a bit. After that, well,
There was the grand opening at Groovy Lube
right. I think that was last week.
6 months ago.
We're still pretty busy.
You
But
know, the
we're
funny thing is, I think
more
it actually
domestic
was
since.
close to
Yesterday,
6 months ago when
I
I did
freshened
Ratchet
up
and
my
Clank 1.
radiator core.
I guess
Nice.
Well,
he needs a
to be
hero.
fair, the Ratchet and Clank games are supposed to take place like 1 year after each other because it takes a year for them to
Mr.
for
Lunham, I found our man.
it took a year, give or take, for Insomniac to make each game.
I think this one was 2 years.
No, it actually was
And Furby
a
Fizz
year
Switch,
because
founder of the
Going
Medical
Commando
Company in
was
the Bogon
2003,
Galaxy.
Ratchet and Clank 1 was
Bogon,
2002.
I'm sorry to incapacitate
Oh,
you,
that was
but
two
our
years.
entire galaxy is
No,
in a very precarious
Oh.
uh,
situation. I
every
must rely
Ratchet
on
and
the
Clank
rest of your
game,
sustenance on a mission of
every
dire
Ratchet and Clank game
urgentude.
was more or
A
less a
mission of
year after the
superfluous
last.
peril. A mission of
Um,
metaphysical imperitude.
Did that make any sense?
no, I
So,
wasn't paying
you
attention.
need me to go on a dangerous mission in another galaxy.
But
Indubitably. A few days ago, this
so
top-secret biological experiment was
I know
stolen from our
between
testing laboratory by this
Ratchet
stupid, murderous
Deadlocked
criminal mastermind, and I
and
need
the
you
first
to get
Ratchet and
the
Clank
experiment
Future,
back.
there was
We'll
like
do
two
it.
years.
We
But
win.
Frank,
to
I
be
have
fair,
precipitated
in
your
the
recalcitrance and have a
interim
special improvisation for you.
between
We
between
prepare to
Deadlocked
give you a job as
and
lieutenant for
Tools of
Megacorp, plus
Destruction,
the penthouse suite of
Insomniac
lovely
was
mega
doing
bullets, and our state-of-the-art robotic masseuse.
they were doing the Resistance series.
As for you, Ratchet, I'll need you in
So they
superlatively shape
basically went
while you
from
transit to the Bogon
Deadlocked
Galaxy to
to
undergo heavy
Resistance and
training and
then did
conditioning, including
Tools of
martial arts, heavy
Destruction.
weaponry, survival skills, stealth, information,
I
romance,
feel
and
sorry
originality.
for the people for Insomniac during the Future series
We
because of
use
just how
bipolar
much
vector
shit they had to go
revegetation
through.
to track the thief's location to a flying base in Sector 7. It
Because
will tribulate the base and retrieve the experiment.
Sir,
they
ready for
basically had
launch.
like during the PlayStation 3 era had fucking had 10 months to make Kraken Time.
Damn.
Yeah.
They had a crunch on that one.
Oh yeah, no, and it's
Ratchet
like it's
reporting.
worse
I'm on
because
final
that was
approach to
during
coordinates
the
37
PS3
Alpha.
era
Good luck.
where
I'm counting
development
on you.
would take longer.
Affirmative. Beginning radio silence.
Um and it really sucks, especially to me because Kraken Time is personally my favorite game in the series. I don't think it's the best game in the series. I think I mentioned this when I played Rift
Select
Apart
weapons, hold
last year,
triangle, and
but
select an icon with the left analog stick.
I personally think Rift Apart is the best Ratchet and Clank game, and
Circle to fire your
I'm
launcher.
actually happy that more people have access to it now that's on PC. In fact, I recommend
First camera controls,
if you
go
have
to the
the ability
options menu.
to run it on PC, get Rift Apart on PC.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna get it one of these days. I think I should be able to run it.
and it shouldn't. Uh, to be fair, the PC version doesn't run as smoothly as the PS5 version, but it's still like it's still a great version of the game, and it's definitely worth playing. But yeah, no, Rift Apart is honestly a really good a really good Ratchet and Clank game, and it's also even better if you have either never played a Ratchet and Clank game before, or your knowledge of the series is limited. I think I have played almost every game in the series. Off the top of my head, I would not be able to tell you which ones I haven't played. I played the original trilogy. I played
Deadlocked.
I've dabbled in Deadlocked.
Hmm.
I liked Deadlocked. I really did because it's very fun, arcadey shooter action. I just never I never finished Deadlocked,
Try
but I did.
using the
I
command
definitely did like what I played. Um, I played the entire Future Saga. Uh, well, technically, because I think Into the Nexus counts as part of the Future Saga, and I never that's one that I started, but I never finished, and it sucks because getting a physical copy of that is really fucking hard now.
Whoa, no, hey, no, look, I'm just here
I
to
need
fix
to get a physical copy of that to complete
Transflexor
my
coil.
collection.
Nice try. Give my regards to
Um,
Megacore.
I dabbled in
Finish him.
I dabbled in the PS3 spin-offs, so All for One and Full Frontal Assault, which I think those games deserve a bit more credit than they get because Full Frontal Assault, while being more MOBA-esque, was a really fun multiplayer Ratchet and Clank, and then All for One is basically just fucking it's basically Mario 3D World, but with with Ratchet and Clank characters.
You're looking sluggish, Glitchy.
Yeah, all the time.
Why think when you can blow up?
Exactly. That's why I have the gravity bomb out. Also, I couldn't think of a witty going live thing, so I just went with the generic rip you a new one. I'm probably gonna do what I did during the No More Heroes playthrough, and have a different going live quote. Like have just use different quotes from the series, or not from the series, from this game in particular.
you've acquired
Yeah, you
knowledge
can use things
that
like the
will
final
help us
digit of
move
pi.
on.
Oh yeah, I am.
Glitch is streaming tonight. Find out the final digit of pi.
The file digital pie is. Yeah, no. But I'm gonna definitely but yeah, no. I'll do that. I'll do that when around that time, the time the scene comes up, unless I get to that scene tonight. Also, you made a point that I look sluggish. It's like, fuck. I know how to play this game. I know how to play the Ratchet Clank games, and it's like, hang on. Something occurred to me. That's better.
You can aim your lancer more accurately by holding L1.
I don't want to. Help desk lady. I do like, so in the original Ratchet and Clank, they had an entirely different voice actor for Ratchet. Like they changed him from Going Commando onward. And
Yeah,
and
I
I
was
think
actually going to bring that up later.
um well, and it's a very interesting fact because it's shit. Who do you remember the name of the actor
Who
who plays
the
Ratchet?
the first one or the current one?
The current one.
It's James Arnold Taylor. I got to
That's
meet him
right.
once.
Nice. But yeah,
Yeah.
so James Arnold Taylor has played him from this game to now. In fact, he even reprised the role for the movie, which is one of the things I loved about the movie, despite it not being a great film, was was they did bring they brought James Arnold Taylor back, they brought Clank's voice actor back, and they brought Quark's voice actor back.
Ratchet
And
checking in, sir.
yeah, the Ratchet and
Nicholas,
Clank movie
I didn't
isn't
expect to hear from you
great,
again.
but it's still
There was
it's
a
got its
slight
moments.
problem. The thief escaped
God, I
with
had a
the
hard time
evidence,
getting through
and
that
I
one.
have no idea where he was
I
headed.
have seen
Not to
worse.
worry.
I know
Just
people don't
received
I
information
know
which
people don't like
may
that one, but
lubricate the matter.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't say it's like just horrible, 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 but like I had a hard time getting through that because I love the franchise, and see a movie like that, I was just like, oh.
It I think I've seen worse adaptations. And
Oh yeah.
my favorite thing I'm sorry that the cutscene the cutscene's bugging out.
Oh no.
I think my disc might be scratched, but I also don't know if I can skip cutscenes. I'm hitting the start button, nothing's happening. All right, so while we wait for the cutscene to stop hanging, but yeah, no,
Glitch. What do I do? They're still watching me.
you'll be fine, Ruppy. This is worrying me though. Hang on, I want to make sure it's not like problem with Elgato or something. Nope, it is not a problem with the Elgato. That's shit. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to reset real quick.
Oh no.
Hang on, let me just transition quickly to.
Wilhelm!
Knowing our luck, we're probably gonna have to sit through the fucking cutscene
Ratchet
again.
checking in, sir.
Yep,
Congratulations. I
fucking
didn't
called it.
expect to hear from you again so soon.
Can't skip
There
this?
was a
Nope.
slight problem. The thief escaped
I'm
with
pushing
the
literally every
experiment,
button on the
and
controller.
I
It's not
have
letting me do
no
anything.
idea where he was headed.
Not to
Stop
worry.
pressing the power button.
I just received information which may lubricate the matter.
No, but I'll try it later.
Do you have any maps for this quadrant of the galaxy?
You bet, mister. We got galactic maps, 3D maps, foldouts, cutouts, maps to the
Hmm.
stars, and their homes.
So it looks like I'm seeing a bunch of Evan Dorkin in my feed.
What?
What?
I forgot
Evan Dorkin.
my wallet. Could
Who?
you
Evan Dorkin, El.
Never heard of the guy.
Okay, so for context, Evan Dorkin is an illustrator and writer. He put together Eltingville. It was originally a pilot for Adult Swim, and then it later became its own comic book series.
Neat.
Yeah. It's a great read, but I gotta warn you guys, this shit is mean. Like, this is a brutally honest depiction of fandom. Like this is how ugly it can get.
For R3.
Well, the game's working now, so.
Yeah.
Chances are I'm
And
probably gonna.
stop.
Chances are I'm gonna edit past
Yeah.
I'm certainly gonna edit past the crashes. But I did want to say during the Ratchet and Clank playthrough, my intention is to basically basically cut every 2 planets. Either every planet or every 2 planets, depending on how long it takes me to get past a planet, into its own part on YouTube. Make it a little easier to watch. I will have the full session
The uncut version
Yeah, essentially
with
the
all the goodies.
well, uncut, uncut in air quotes. I'm still cutting, but I'm mostly cutting on the unnecessary fluff. But
Oh, sorry, Rumppy.
I'm still cracking up at
Maximum nanotech has increased.
the
Defeat
joke
more enemies to
I
increase it
made earlier
further.
today. Just the fucking clip of One Piece cardboard cardboard cutout of cardboard cutout of Zoro. Which apparently that was from the first One Piece movie. I still have not actually seen that. I
Oh, I
have
thought you were laughing at that guy that got vaporized by you.
nah. I kind of just zoned it out. There's too many things going on. You're supposed to be saving the people here. Yeah, I know.
The game with actually too much going on. Try playing fucking Vampire Survivors. There's so much shit flying around the screen during any one run that I can't tell what's going on and I die immediately.
Yeah.
Like after the 10,
Press
15-minute
triangle
mark,
to interrupt messages. Pause and
Shut up, help desk.
oh thank
Uh,
God,
after the 10-15 minute mark.
there's just so much stuff flying around on the screen that I can't see anything.
Oh, fun.
Especially where I'm.
Hang on a minute. Glitch, you have guns. Why aren't you using guns? Wrench go brrr.
Why are you using a wrench? 'Cause I'm a man.
Because I feel like it. Because I feel like it, and it's
strafe,
there.
you can hold down L2 or
Ow.
R2 while running sideways or backwards.
Ah, yes, the strafe, something that was introduced in this game, and it was never in the original game. I know later games use this strafe, and it's actually very comfortable. In fact, to such a point. There's something
The
else.
strafe, such a godsend.
Well, and later games just have different control methods, and one just incorporates the strafe. But it's funny to go back to play any of the games in the series and then go back to the first game and it's like, oh shit, they don't have strafe. This feels weird. I mean, to be fair, it's not the weirdest thing when going back to the original game.
The dynamo activates machinery. Press circle to use the dynamo to zap that activator.
And I mean, I know people don't like the movie, but I would actually recommend if you want to go back to the first game, play the movie game. Because gameplay wise, that is actually the best way to experience the first game. It's just the story. The story of the movie isn't great. I mean, the one benefit I will give the Ratchet and Clank movie is they don't keep Ratchet as a complete dick to Clank through through 1/3 of that game. Like that's just something that that I know bothers a lot of people when going back to Ratchet and Clank 1 is like Ratchet's a fucking dick to Clank in
Center
a
the
lot in
camera.
that first one.
Tap L1.
I'm not bothered by it. I think that was just kind of the point.
Well, for me it's he gets a little too mean. Because I understand to some extent being upset at Clank for falling into the trap, but this is somebody who like was pretty much born yesterday. I know he's a robot, but you gotta forgive him a little bit for being gullible.
Hold on, I zoned out, and when I came to, you said born yesterday. What did I do?
So in the events of Ratchet and Clank 1, Clank is literally born the day he meets Ratchet. And so it's one of the reasons why I know some people are upset at Ratchet for being a dick to Clank, or at least at the time, because like, dude, Clank fell into a trap, like a very obvious trap, and Ratchet, while he didn't, while he still while Ratchet fell into the same trap, he still was hesitant. Like, he understood that it might
Ratchet, come in. Are you there?
that might have
Copy,
been
Mr. Bizwidget.
Listen, I have some new
shady.
information on our experiment's wherewithal. The thief was indemnified at Megacorp's Mactar Resort. Also, the thugs have towed a moon-sized jamming array into Mactar Resort orbit.
Should I take it out?
Affirmulous! It's disconfabulating our annual Galactic Gladiators broadcast. See for yourself.
Oh, and if you're wondering, Walker,
man
yes,
enough,
him
hero
saying the wrong
enough,
word is intentional.
insane enough to step into the ring with two of the fiercest warriors in the galaxy? If you answered yes, you're a
big fat liar.
But that's okay, because Megacorp is bringing Galactic Gladiators into your home for a special Mega View event. First, it's survival of the fittest in our bio competition. Be there as Chainblade.
Chainblade
unleashes his fury on our gladiator guest contestants. Chainblade has gone undefeated in 500 straight matches. But if the bio division doesn't do it for you, our robotics division will. Taste the adrenaline as contestants face off against our four-armed bandit, the B2 Brawler.
Brawler.
No living creature is a match for this machine. Watch 6 tons of Carbonox alloy hunt for its prey.
Chainblade.
There's no consolation prize, because this bad boy's programmed to show no mercy. So, what are you waiting for? Call now to bring Chainblade and the B2 Brawler into your living room. But put away the fine china. The Galactic Gladiators, only on Megaview. Call your provider now.
Chainblade.
I've got the coordinates. Ratchet out.
I just love the transition of music.
Chainblade.
I need to find an isolated track of this bit sometime.
Of just the in-store music.
Still available.
Yeah.
Select or
that's
free
actually
to
nice.
access your map. Then press X to open the mission
We'd
screen.
use that as a technical difficulties background music.
We probably could. Especially because a lot of my stream setup is Ratchet and Clank theme. Like, the transition and the backgrounds and such, like, they are Ratchet and Clank theme. Hell, the overlays I use are specifically based off of this game. So it would actually fit really well. But yeah.
Done.
So when we finish this planet for the YouTube re-upload, I will cut past it, and I will cut, and then basically it'll be like a part 2 will be the Mactar Resort. So anyone wondering why we have parts that are basically like 30 minutes long now, it's because I want to try something out on YouTube and see if people are more willing to watch like 30-minute parts or not. Again, like I'm gonna have the full quote unquote uncut version where it's just like one like the first session has an option, but I just thought it'd be easier for some people, because honestly, I at this point I'm just trying to get as many people to watch my shit as possible. That being said, apparently the Ferris Bueller commentary, despite not having my audio, is currently one of the most watched videos on my YouTube channel right now.
Hooray!
Yeah,
You're
we
kidding.
have 49 views on that, and 1 like.
We're getting there.
Yeah. I think our most popular commentary is still Star Wars. It was Backstroke of the West, the Revenge of the Sith commentary. Like that is still our most popular movie commentary on the channel. And the most popular video on my channel, I think, is one of the Sonic Frontiers parts, which, speaking of that, I don't know what happened there. Oh, yay, my controller's fucking up. That's just great. But yeah, the most popular video on my YouTube channel is Sonic Frontiers. I think it's like part session 6 or something. It's close to the end of the game. I know that. But it's that is still our most popular one, my most popular video on YouTube. And for anyone wondering exactly which part that is, it is the part where I use the thumbnail of Sonic saying, sometimes it's
Welcome.
sometimes
If
it's a
everyone
signpost,
can
sometimes
take
it's a
their
big
seats,
spinning
we
ring.
can proceed with today's demonstration. First, I'll need a volunteer. Anyone?
Yeah, this guy's
Excellent.
lost his mind.
Your name, sir?
Ratchet. Hey!
And there you have it. The Megacorp tractor beam in action.
This man is
Let's give it up for
secretly
our volunteer.
it secretly is
Sir,
just
how about
one
taking
of Dr.
advantage of our
Monroe's
show
distant relatives.
special?
Why
Thank
is he a
you,
peanut?
sir. You won't be disappointed.
The tractor beam leaves small
Um,
and medium-sized.
Rumpy, you have an answer for that? Because I
Huh?
kind of don't. Walker's wondering why the guy's a peanut.
Look at his head.
I don't know. Alien species are always weird.
I also don't go. I also don't really care about this particular galaxy in the Ratchet and Clank universe. I don't even think we like when we have the chance to return to different places in the Ratchet and Clank universe, they never return to this galaxy.
Is it because you blew it up?
No, but honestly, with how much I do not really, I don't hate going Commando. I just want to get that out of the way. But this is actually when most people consider this the best game in the original trilogy, this is actually my least favorite game. But personally, I'd say I wish I could blow it up, but there's a few good things here. Anyway,
Well, too bad I'm blowing it up.
and nothing of value was lost. All right.
Welcome.
So for anyone watching on YouTube, we'll see you in the next part.